Hey Linda, Jeremy here with the video I promised you, showing you how you can beat out your competition on Google. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can do yourself to improve your rankings, and I'm going to show you how we do it as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is content. Content is king. Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page of a site, and about 500 to 750 on each back service page. Okay, there's two main reasons for this. One is the more content you have that's relevant to your topic, the more Google sees you as an expert, the more ranking they give you. The other reason is the more content you have, the more keywords you can insert and the more keywords you can get found for. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at your website and see what kind of content you have. Okay, this actually is a link to your contact page. You don't really have a whole lot of content and your number is not click to call. Okay, you want to make this a link that has TEL colon and then with the number behind it. Okay, that makes it click to call. So if somebody goes to you on mobile or whatever, they can call you directly. Okay, because the whole idea is to get them calling you or filling out your form to get them in your to call and to have their flowers delivered or have their wedding set up or whatever. Okay, so so the next thing we're going to talk about is your backlink profile. Okay, so right now you have just over 2,000 backlinks coming from 69 domains. The difference in these numbers is actually pretty huge. You have a lot of backlinks compared to a low amount of referring domains, which means you probably got one referring domain sending you a whole bunch of backlinks. That might not actually be that good. Okay, so you've got 50 keywords that you're getting found for, which is okay, but not great. And you're only getting 33 traffic per month. We want this in the hundreds, if not thousands. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to your do follow referring domains, and we're going to kind of evaluate what referring domains you have. The reason I'm going after the do follow, these are the ones that are actually passing power to your page. Okay, so let's go ahead and check them out and see kind of where you're sitting at. Okay, so you've got a squarespace.com here that has no power, that has no traffic, sending you 287 backlinks. Okay, whatever this is, you want to get rid of it. Okay, there's no traffic going to it. It's not doing you any good whatsoever to have all those do follow backlinks. Okay, that's one of the things that's raising up all your backlinks. Okay, this one right here is okay. This Plum and Poppy, it's getting some traffic. It's got a little bit of power, and it's giving you some backlinks. And it looks like these are kind of from the same company, this Plum and Poppy, which is probably another company of yours, I'm assuming. Okay, so but you don't want all those backlinks coming from that Squarespace. Okay, because there's nobody going to it and there's no power to it. All right, same with this one. There's, there may have been one came to it in the last like 3 months or so. So you really don't want all those backlinks coming from that one either. But if you get rid of those two, you're actually sitting in pretty good. Okay, this looks like a staging site. When you're doing a staging site, you don't want do follow links coming to you. You actually want to turn off all the do follow, all the following, and make it to where it's no imaging, no follow for the whole site while you're staging it. Okay, unless that's not a staging site, that's more of a staging for your events. That could be the case in that situation. Here's another one that's a blog spot that gets no traffic. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about your competitor. Okay, so I searched up flower delivery Indianapolis, which gets about 600 searches a month. And on a Google search, first thing you usually see is the ads. Then you see the Google Map Pack, which also has a ranking factor, and we'll go into that here in just a minute. Then you see the organic listings. Sometimes you'll see the directory listings up top, but in this case, we actually see an actual organic listing up top. So let's go ahead and check out McNamara and see what they're doing. Okay, so this is their site right here. And as you can see, not much content on the home site, but that's normal for an e-commerce site. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to one of their product pages here and see what we can find out here. Okay, so looking at their product page here, they don't have a whole lot of content for their actual product. Okay, they've got a little bit down here, so they really don't have a whole lot of content, which is kind of pretty standard in this industry. So if you put a little bit more content on your site on each product, you'll get better search engine rankings like almost automatically. Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. Okay, So let's go ahead and go to the overview here. So right now you have 4,000 backlinks, or no, I'm sorry, not you. So the next thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. Okay. So they have 4,000 backlinks coming from 349 domains. Okay. They're showing up on Google for just over 7,000 keywords, and they're getting 5,000 traffic a month. I want some of that to go to you. Okay, that's the whole goal of this. All right. So what we do is we go into their referring domains here, and as you can see, out of the referring domains, only 186 of them are do follow. Okay, which means that they're the only ones passing power to their page out of those 349. So it's a little about half, a little over half here. So what I like to do is I go in here to these do follows right here, and all these ones that say 0 that have Blogspot, I'm gonna skip over those. But all these ones that have anything over 10 on them, we're gonna go after those same ones, okay? And then we're gonna find 50 to 100 more and put those on there as well that have that same power behind them, okay? And that way you're copying them and you're also beating them at their own game. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that map pack now. So there's a number of things that rank you in the map pack. One is your star rating. Then you've got your reviews, and having a filled out profile matters a lot too. If you don't have the Google My Business listing yet, go to business.google.com and go ahead and sign up. It's absolutely free. Go ahead and fill out your profile as complete as you can. And then add a bunch of pictures. Speaking of pictures, let's go back to your competitor's site here. Now, you see this picture right here? Google actually reads what's behind pictures. So if I go to this picture and I go to save image as right here, it says peaches and cream and then a bunch of numbers. Looks like a date and maybe some other numbers, maybe a SKU number or something. So, so if somebody's looking for peaches and cream, they might find this picture. That's the way Google works, okay? So if you have some of your pictures labeled with keywords, when they search for that keyword, they might find the picture for that keyword, okay? Especially if you're trying to get more local business, you can have some of the keywords with location names on them, okay? So that's important both for the Google My Business listing and for your actual website, all right? So, so we talked about the star rating, we talked about the reviews, we talked about filling out the business profile completely. So the last but probably most important thing is to order citations. Citations are basically phone book listings, and same with backlinks, quality matters, okay? These are things like yp.com, Yellow Pages, Super Pages. Those are all citations, and it's basically name, address, phone number on different directories around the web, okay? So the more of higher quality you get, the higher up on this map pack you rank. All right. So, and we basically do the same thing with that. We go in, find out what citations they have. We go after the same ones, get you 50 to 100 more. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this overview. If you apply these steps correctly, you'll be ranking in no time. You'll have more people coming in your door and or calling you for delivery, and more money in your pocket. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me.